Hare Krishna. So, meanwhile, devotees are joining. I would request devotees, anybody, if anybody wants to sing the bhajan or kirtan.
Prabhu, I can sing, but I think Gopi Mandala Mataji has put her
Uh,
name for
she,
today's.
she told me that she will be joining late, so Mataji, you can sing. She's
Sure,
out. Yeah, she's out, so she won't. She will be joining
sure.
little late. So,
Right.
okay.
I can't share the screen. Can someone do that for me?
No problem,
Or
Mataji. You
should I
can
just sing?
sing.
Okay,
Yeah, you
fine.
can just sing. Yeah.
जय देव प्राण धन है जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे सीता न तेर प्राण धन है जय राधा मदन गोपाल राधा मदन गोपाल राधे रूप गोस्वामी प्राण धन है जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे सनातन प्राण धन है जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे मधु पंडित प्राण धन है जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे जीव गोस्वामी प्राण धन है जय राधा दामोदर राधा दामोदर राधे गोपाल भट्ट प्राण धन है जय राधा रमन राधा रमन राधे लोकनाथ प्राण धन है जय राधा गोकुलनंद राधा गोकुलनंद राधे सॉरी जय राधा विनोद राधा विनोद राधे विश्वनाथ प्राण धन है जय राधा गोकुलनंद राधा गोकुलनंद राधे दास गोस्वामी प्राण धन है जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे श्यामानंदेर प्राण धन है जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे हरिदासेर प्राण धन है जय राधा बांके बिहारी राधा बांके बिहारी राधे वक्रेश्वरेर प्राण धन है जय राधा कांत राधा कांत राधे सरस्वतीर प्राण धन है जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गंधर्विका गिरिधारी All glories to Radha and Madhav, the treasure of Jayadev Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha and Madan Gopal, the treasure of Sri Advaita Acharya's heart. All glories to Radha and Govinda, the treasure of Rupa Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha and Madan Mohan, the treasure of Sanatan Goswami's heart. All glories to the treasure of Madhu Pandit's heart. All glories to Radha and Damodar, the treasure of Jiva Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha Raman, the treasure of Gopal Bhatta Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha Vinoda, the treasure of Lokanath Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha and Gokulananda, the treasure of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's heart. All glories to Radha and Giridhari, the treasure of Raghunath Das Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha and Shyam Sundar, the treasure of Shyamanand Goswami's heart. All glories to Radha and Banki Bihari, the treasure of Haridas Swami's heart. All glories to Radha Kanta, the treasure of Vakreshwarya Pandit's heart. All glories to Gandharvika and Giridhari, the treasure of Bhakti Siddhanta, Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's heart. Jai Radha Krishna Giti ki Jai. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji, for showing me such nice. So, Prabhuji, want to join. Today's session is about the book tour which has happened, concluded, and now Rishikesh has festival, different fest has started. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Mataji
Hare
joined.
Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, all glories
Over
to
to you,
Srila
Mataji. I
Prabhupada
was
and Srila
just
Gurudev. Hare Krishna. Oh, we don't have that many people. 27 devotees.
Yeah, they join till 8:30 Mataji. So slowly count increases to somewhere around
Pardon? I am
40.
not able to fully hear you clearly, Prabhu.
Yeah. So slowly they join and they join till 8:30. I think some people still keep joining as much
I
as
see.
it.
I see. I see. You want to come here? There you go. Okay, Govinchan is saying we can read a little bit about Lord Shiva until devotees join. As today is Shivaratri.
Yeah. Sure.
Govinchan, okay. You want to share and read? Do you want to join and share? அதுக்குள்ள கொஞ்சம் update பண்ணலாம். Can you join?
Recording in progress.
Yeah, I'll mute.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Dandavad, Jai Shila Prabhupada, Jai Shila Gurudev.
Is your speaker on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Wonderful. Wow, so many devotees.
Oh, now it increased to 41.
Excellent.
Sudden jump.
I thought those who did not join were Shiva devotees.
Oh.
They were busy with other things, so I thought we can read from Lord Shiva to attract them as well.
Here.
So let's, since it's Shivaratri, let's start with glorification of Lord Shiva. And then we can start our book tour discussion. So this is a beautiful description of Kailash in the fourth canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And then this is actually glorification of Lord Shiva by Lord Brahma himself. Yes, we can start from verse 42. Maybe we can take turns in reading. I'll start and then others can read one verse each. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 6, text 42 onwards. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Brahma said, "My dear Lord Shiva, I know that you are the controller of the entire material manifestation, the combination father and mother of the cosmic manifestation, and the supreme Brahman beyond the cosmic manifestation as well. I know you in that way." You want to read? Okay. Maybe I'll just read. It's hard to coordinate, I think. My dear Lord, you create this cosmic manifestation, maintain it, and annihilate it by expansion of your personality, exactly as a spider creates, maintains, and winds up its web. My dear Lord, your Lordship has introduced a system of sacrifices through the agency of Daksha, and thus one may derive the benefits of religious activities and economic development. Under your regulative principles, the institution of the four Varnas and Ashramas is respected. The Brahmanas, therefore, vow to follow this system strictly. O most auspicious Lord, you have ordained the heavenly planets, the spiritual Vaikuntha planets, and the impersonal Brahman sphere as the respective destinations of the performers of auspicious activities. Similarly, for others who are miscreants, you have destined different kinds of hells which are horrible and ghastly. Yet sometimes it is found that their destinations are just the opposite. It is very difficult to ascertain the cause of this. My dear Lord, devotees who have fully dedicated their lives unto your lotus feet certainly observe your presence as Paramatma in each and every being, and as such, they do not differentiate between one living being and another. Such persons treat all living entities equally. They never become overwhelmed by anger like animals who can see nothing without differentiation. Persons who observe everything with differentiation, who are simply attached to fruitive activities, who are mean minded, who are always pained to see the flourishing condition of others, and who thus give distress to them by uttering harsh and piercing words, have already been killed by Providence. Thus, there is no need for them to be killed again by an exalted personality like you. My dear Lord, if in some places, materialists who are already bewildered by the insurmountable illusory energy of the Supreme Godhead sometimes commit offenses. A saintly person with compassion does not take this seriously. Knowing that they commit offenses because they are overpowered by the illusory energy, he does not show his prowess to counteract them. My dear Lord, you are never bewildered by the formidable influence of the illusory energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, you are omniscient and should be merciful and compassionate toward those who are bewildered by the same illusory energy and are very much attached to fruitive activities. My dear Lord Shiva, you are a shareholder of a portion of the sacrifice, and you are the giver of the result. The bad priest did not deliver your share, and therefore you destroyed everything, and the sacrifice remains unfinished. Now you do the needful and take your rightful share. My dear Lord, by your mercy, the performer of the sacrifice, King Daksha, may get back his life. Bhaga may get back his eyes, Bhrigu his mustache, and Pusha his teeth. O Lord Shiva, may the demigods and the priests whose limbs have been broken by your soldiers recover from the injuries by your grace. O destroyer of the sacrifice, please take your portion of the sacrifice and let the sacrifice be completed by your grace. Jai. Shri Mahadev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai.
We start now?
Yes, we can start.
Okay. So, Hare Krishna. So, Govincharan and I wanted to talk to everyone, like a wrap up about the book tour and share the highlights of the book tour. As many of you must have heard, this book tour was an amazing success. This is the third year Gurudev is doing book tour in India. It started in 2024. That time also we went to the same cities where we went this time. That time it was the first year. No, first time I'm saying. First time we went to the same cities we went now. But at that time, since it was the first year, the scope was a bit small in in everything, and we only had one book to distribute. Now we have like more books as well, because over the period Gurudev had written more books every year, so that got added up, and with that all the logistics got added up. And last year book tour, because of Gurudev's back surgery, he had to cut it short, so we did not go to many temples. We had to like stop after I think 3 temples. We did Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and later we did Pune after Rishikesh. So we had to reduce it. So this year was like an, I can say, like a model book tour where we didn't stop anything, we didn't cut anything. Maximum, we maybe cut one program because it was, quite hectic for Gurudev. Other than that, everything happened. All the schedule happened as per the plan. We went to, we also in between went to GEV. So we went to 7 cities over 6 weeks. It was the most hectic book tour, I would say, because we traveled so much, but it was also very blissful. Gurudev was so happy to see all the programs filled with so many devotees dancing so nicely to his kirtans, because he always tells in every kirtan, that like you danced well or you danced less, because he notices that, he appreciates devotees jumping and dancing blissfully in the kirtans. So we had such nice programs and kirtans, and there were so many devotees for every program in every temple, and so many books got distributed, so many contacts were made. So overall the book tour went very, very well, and so many troopers helped in various capacities, many different departments, many different responsibilities, because otherwise it's not possible to do this huge tour. We do Rishikesh in one place for 6 weeks. So this is kind of similar to that, 6 weeks in 6 different places. So it needed so much of coordination and planning, logistics, and everything. And there were hiccups here and there. Feedbacks were given, feedbacks were taken, but overall it was quite smooth. That's what I would say. Govinda and I prepared a PowerPoint, simple one. So I just wanted to share that. So where is my slideshow? Can you see my screen? Okay. So we just prepared a small PowerPoint so that we can remember and tomorrow compare next year.
Raise the bar.
Mainly, we started this book tour to distribute Gurudev's new Sri Radha book. And along with it, we distributed other books as well. But Sri Radha was the main book we started, and it was very much appreciated by devotees. So these are the highlights. Overall, if you see, 6,650 books. When I say big books, it's like
Govardhan, Vrindavan, Sri Radha.
the Western and Eastern. Forest of Vrindavan, Western, Eastern, Govardhan, and Sri Radha. So 1,650 books, big books distributed across 6 cities. 6 cities are, we started where? Delhi, Surat, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. Pretty much this time I felt I visited all temples in India. That's what it looked like. I have not been to many places. So we kind of visited all major temples in all the cities, and everyone, they were so eager to receive Gurudev to their temple. They did such a nice reception, rangoli, welcoming. It was very nice. And I counted the programs. Gurudev did 38 programs. And Gurudev gave lecture in every program, kirtan in every program. So he prepared for all these classes and gave amazing classes. And all of this, many of this were, I think most of this were live streamed. And all the devotees can hear these classes over the month. I know some of you attended your city and also few other cities that you traveled. So others who could not join in other cities, you can hear those classes. We also distributed Govardhan Hindi. Actually, we printed Govardhan Hindi last year. Keshav Gopal Prabhu, right? Yeah, he had a team who did the translation. It was done nicely and printed. Last year, I noticed the Hindi books probably weren't, people did not take as much. This time, so many Hindi books were distributed, which was nice. Of course, last year also we did not go to all the cities. And this year we also gave, as you all might have seen, one adventure book as free for every big book. This was Gurudev's desire, because his plan or his desire is anybody can appreciate the adventures book, in the sense the barrier is less. For somebody to read Forest of Vrindavan, you need to know a little bit of Vrindavan, you need to appreciate Rashri Radha, that book, and they all have you need some kind of induction. You need to know devotees, you need to know the process, you need to know the philosophy. Whereas adventures book, anyone can read, can appreciate, and then become inspired to take the next step. So Gurudev always feels that it's a great medium for preaching. So this was his desire, and we were able to do it. So we gave like one adventure book free for every big book, and many people appreciated that. And we told them, sometimes people get 4 books, then they ask, what do we do? Go and give it to your colleagues, your neighbors, your family members, relatives, anybody interested can read. And another big thing this time is corporate Sankirtan was launched for the first time in India. This, key player was like Ananga Kamala Mataji, our god sister, her brother, Mahaprakash Prabhu, who's based in Mumbai. He is like one of the pillars for the corporate Sankirtan. He had a lot of contacts, and he had a great desire to do these corporate programs, to introduce Gurudev to these various personalities, so that in future they can help us with Gurudev's projects, Rishikesh or Polish tour or Indian theatre tour, many things. So Mahaprakash Prabhu was extremely instrumental. And from our troopers, Kishore worked with him hand in hand, did a lot of coordination. Like Mahaprakash Prabhu would do the initial contact, and afterwards Kishore did all the follow-up, planning, logistics. And he was helped by a team, but he did a lot of work, helped by his wife Kishori as well. And it was done excellently this time, and we got a lot of good contacts. So it started and it will be continued. That's the plan. And even in Rishikesh, we are planning to do Rishikesh corporate retreat for some of the for the leadership team for a particular company where we did program. So it's still in progress. The dates have not been finalized. So we are planning to invite them for a 2-day retreat here in Rishikesh, where they can experience everything, the meditative atmosphere, the ambience in Rishikesh. They will have some sessions, and then kirtans, workshops, our delicious prasadam in the evening, everything. So corporate Sankirtan was a big thing. And we also started doing fundraising for Rishikesh. Like this time, it was like a very nice segue, because Rishikesh festival started 2 days ago, and then book tour just finished. So it was like happening the previous month. So wherever we went, Gurudev talked about, and we all talked about, okay, Rishikesh festival is coming up. You could participate in this way, you could help, you could come and visit us. So there was a lot of awareness about the Rishikesh festival this time, and we started doing fundraising. it was a great start and we can build on it next year. Govinda, you want to say something for this one?
No, you can go ahead.
So, and we wanted few things for each city. There might be many other things. We just noted few things. So we started in Delhi, and this time we did every city almost a week, except I think Surat was 4 days and Bangalore was 4 days, because Surat GEV came and Bangalore was the last city. Everywhere we did like a week. So in Delhi, we did a fundraising program at Dhanavir Nitai Prabhu, our godbrother's home. Many of you know. That was the first home program, fundraising program, directly meant for Rishikesh. We showed the video. Gurudev did the very nice class about Rishikesh. And we took pledges and people donated and we raised money. So it was very successful. So we are thinking of doing more like this. And even yesterday, was it yesterday? Like one of them, Tanavir Prabhu's friend who was there, who had donated, he came and see. He came here and he saw and he was mesmerized to see how the festival is done. So,
And also, yeah, after you finish.
and then one thing we noticed is Delhi has a lot of troopers. I don't know the number. Maybe it is 30 or 40. I don't know the number. Govinda was asking me. I said, I don't know. Gopi Mandala or someone from Delhi, do you know what's the number?
Hi Krishna Mataji, Nandakuna. Yes, Maji, it's like around about 40.
40. Okay. That's what I was thinking. That was very nice that there were like so many devotees willing to help with so many things, bringing books. I mean, book distribution, ISKCON has been doing for years, right? That's what Prabhupada started, December Marathon, everything. So now when we did, I was thinking, oh my God, how did everyone do? This is like a major operation. But in every city, the different devotees took care of a lot of logistics, bringing books, inventory, counting, taking books back and then making sure the stocks match with the Lakshmi. There were so many things, and then opening the covers, putting the bookmarks, and a lot of things. And in Delhi, we noticed there were so many troopers, and they all cooperated well and served well. It was done very nicely. And this is for the fun part. I added this. There was so much planning I noticed in Delhi for the snack pack. There was Ekadasi, and they started making Ekadasi snack pack and the regular one. And there was like a lot of planning that went in the WhatsApp group. But that shows the the love and affection and the attention to detail the devotees are putting to take care of Gurudev's group. The thing is, I noticed like everywhere we went, every city, devotees took so much care to plan not just Gurudev's prasadam, Gurudev's travel, Gurudev's thing, which everyone did, but also the group that came with Gurudev. People took special care of, prasadam for the flight, such nice packing. I noticed in Pune, Radha Sevika Mataji gave such nice sandwiches for us. And in Hyderabad, they gave us like Ekadasi Prasadam for the flight. Like, I didn't even tell them, I didn't even plan, but then they all manifested like everywhere. In Delhi also, like, arranging the transportation for the group, prasadam for the group, water for the group, everything was planned. Like, people thought about it. It was not like random. They thought about it, they planned, they coordinated, they arranged, which was very, very nice. And the devotees in our group, everyone appreciated. Presence, she was the first time in the book tour. So she was very, very appreciative of everyone's hospitality, for example. You want to add anything?
Yeah. Gurudev loved all the Delhi programs the most.
Because?
The enthusiasm and the participation in each of the places was amazing. And one real big thing he told is he said he likes to have his Vyasa Puja
Yeah.
in Delhi instead of Vrindavan.
I mean, we have to see if it's really happening like that, but that's what he said.
Yeah, but like Gurudev hardly goes to places where he doesn't go regularly. And even last year we couldn't even do Delhi because the schedule was conflicted like
And
that.
last time because of the surgery.
Yeah, like that. So it got so like that. To hear that from Gurudev means the devotees must have done something really, really, really amazing to attract his attention like that. Because like I mean, in general, as many of you know, Gurudev is very personal, and he goes to places where that enthusiasm for kirtan is there, where the generally the management is cooperative. Like he doesn't like um, push himself to any place like that. So and like Vyasa Puja being such a personal event for him to consider doing it in Delhi, that shows how much
He appreciated.
he appreciates both our troopers doing the program as well as the temples receiving him so with such warmth that he felt that we should do it there because of the so much support from management. And
Yeah.
that shows how nicely the troopers have connected with the temples and made such a good impression so that everything went super smooth. And also in terms of management wise, again we started with, with Delhi, so it was natural for me to compare other places to Delhi. And then I found that Delhi is like the far ahead in terms of the organization of all the programs. The reason I'm saying that is like um,
No, I mean they did well, but others also did
I
well.
know, like no, I'm the point I'm saying is like in Delhi I would nitpick Gopi Mandala or somebody for a very small thing, right? In other places we had to nitpick for like much bigger things like that. It's not nitpick, like some major, like some
Not everywhere.
not everywhere. I'm just saying like the kind of the smoothness with which like very small things is only what we noticed. Everything was like such a well-oiled machine, especially given so many programs in so many places and so much was happening. And it was so nice to see the cooperation of all the troopers, especially because I think probably because the volume was more, so many devotees were there.
And actually,
everywhere.
The temples were so far, and people had to go in metros. So they all used to go like after 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I used to watch in the group. They used to care for each other. Let me know when you reached. And then people replied that, did you reach? Did you reach? So they all took care of each other to make sure everyone reached their home safely because it was very late.
Right.
And they all came for all these programs which were far away. The Gurgaon program was so far away. Many were far away, but people made it.
Yeah.
That was
So
that was
that's
that
a
was very
special
nice.
mood, and all glories to the Delhi troopers.
And I want to thank Gopi Mandala. She was the book tour lead contact for me, and she nicely coordinated with everyone in the WhatsApp groups, and everyone cooperated with her, worked nicely, planned nicely. So I want to thank her for her efforts. It's always the teamwork, but then you also need a nice leader to lead it.
And also every temple program was led by a different trooper. They had, because they are all living in different areas. They're
Different people manage them.
manage the local thing. So everybody was empowered to make,
Yeah.
like nice decisions and organize their own local temple programs. Many of them aren't even initiated, like, for example, like Dr. Suchit, they did, like
in Rohini.
such contributions, like in Rohini, like that. Yeah, it was very, very sweet.
Gurudev loved going to the Rohini temple architecture. He was appreciating it so much. We have heard about it, but we have never been. So Gurudev liked going there. Okay, let's move to the next one. So Surat, I would say, like the densest programs. We landed on Thursday afternoon. We left Monday morning. So we only had like 3.5 days. But then there were 10 programs. Like because there were 5 programs where the what's that, temple programs, and then 5 were, actually 4 were corporate programs. 1 we came back again, and Surat we came twice. 1 during the regular book tour, and then from Mumbai again we came for another corporate program. So there were so many programs, it became very tight and busy because we added the corporate programs. Mahaprakash Prabhu had many nice contacts in Surat. So they all, we did those programs, and we are still cultivating those contacts. And I'm happy to say that through these contacts, we just finished, I should not say we, they just finished translating Adventures book in Gujarati. And it's going to be printed soon. So that was something, I felt that was so quick that, people appreciated our visit, and then the follow-up, and then they are ready to work with us. So, and then on one day in Surat, we did 3 programs. Gurudev thought it was crazy, but then we did it. We did morning program. From there, we went for a lunch program, came for a short break, went for an evening program. It was back to back to back. But then, I think I pushed Gurudev, and Gurudev also said, let's do it. So we finally did it, and it was fruitful. And we visited, Gurudev said it was his first time, a diamond crafting factory. You call it crafting, right? Yeah. It was the Dolakia Jewelers. You might have seen some Instagram post about it. We went there, and so nicely they explained the whole process, and it's such an art and science. And Gurudev always likes to learn new things, and he very much appreciated the overview. They took us through different departments and different tools, techniques, and it was a very nice visit. And I think this we did. Did we do this? When did we do this, Govincharan? Oh, when we landed in the train, I think. Yeah. We came in train from, and this time we went in train with Gurudev like 2 times from Mumbai to Surat and back, and Gurudev liked the train. He was saying that I'm tired of sitting in the car. So it was so nice that Gurudev went up, what do you call that? The top. And then he went and slept there. The top berth, and he went and slept. And he was saying, yeah, in the car we are sitting and going, and this is comfortable. He liked it. So in Surat, as I said, we got amazing contacts for fundraising, and we are following up on them. And in Surat, one thing was there were very less troopers. There was Chakori. Chakori is the main lead, and she was helped by Sandeep and Navadvip. And there were other aspiring devotees. They did some help. I think I saw Himani, Ria, few devotees. But the number of devotees was very, very less. So Chakori and her family did a lot. They did most of the coordination, and they hosted our group in all of their friends and relatives' home. And Chakori's family gave their home for us, and they went and stayed somewhere else. They arranged all the transportation, everything. Again, Gujaratis, right, how they feed us. They kept feeding us so nicely. And we went, they packed for all of us also when we left their place. Prasana, what do you call that? What do you call that? They packed for us. Bhujia or whatever. For all of us, they packed and gave us. Surat, they like to cook and serve us a lot. Last time also we have seen that. We had nice time in Surat. It was a short time. It just like went in a jiff. Anything else you want to say about Surat?
Yeah, there's long-term potential in
Yeah,
Surat.
yeah, I told them huge long-term potential in Surat.
We are still working with
Yeah,
people.
we are still working. And we will be going again to Surat definitely for these programs. And some of these people, they will be coming to Rishikesh festival as well.
Yes.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
I told Chakori. Yeah. Next is Mumbai. Mumbai also we did 3 corporate programs, I think, and they were very successful. And maximum funds raised in a corporate program was in one of the, one of the programs in Mumbai. They were very generous, and they donated for our Rishikesh festival. That was so nice of them. It was again, Mahaprakash Prabhu connected us to them. And we noticed in Mumbai, again, everything was far. All these corporate programs were in different places, so much traffic. So our excellent teamwork by our troopers. And in one of the corporate program, they set up a bookstall all day, because it was in like, what is that called, BKC. It was like an important place where a lot of people, there's a lot of footfall there. People enter and go because the workplace is there. So they set up a bookstall so that many people can see the books. So our troopers did a lot of work. Kishore was the main lead here. He had a lot of things on his plate this time, because he was also managing the corporate programs in other places. So he traveled to Surat, he traveled to Pune. We are very grateful for all the work he did. And he managed the Mumbai team. And of course, Narottam Prabhu and Manjari Mataji, they took care of all the accommodation and prasadam transportation for our group. So nicely, we went to their home to have all the prasadam. They took care of it very nicely. And Kishore and the team, Anutama Gaura was the one I would call out significantly. He helped Kishore in many things. I remember once we forgot the books. I asked Anutama, where are the adventure? Mataji, don't worry, it will come. He just put the books in the next train and sent it to Surat. People, at least even if they forget, they were very resourceful. So they were doing it right away. So that's something I should appreciate. But yeah, so a lot of coordination was done, and it was done nicely. And in Mumbai, there are only 3 temple programs we did, but the number of books they distributed was like relatively high compared to the number of programs. So the density was more. We noticed that. And we did a home program from Mahaprakash Prabhu's contact. So this is not a temple devotee, but then they took a lot of books. They actually bought all the books and gave it to their friends. They invited the friends, and they all purchased books, and the host paid for it, and they wanted to distribute the books to all their friends. So that was very nice of them. What else happened in Mumbai? Oh, and the one highlight, it was such a nice thing that we had a common program for, where Radhanath Maharaj and Gurudev participated in Chowpati. It was so sweet and so special. I don't know when it last happened like this in Chowpati, probably many years ago. Maybe in Yatras, they have met, of course, in Sadhu Sangha, but here, like, they were together. It was so sweet. And then we had prasadam with Maharaj together in Govinda's. That was also very nice, where Maharaj, at that time, Maharaj asked, how many books you did in Chowpati? And then we gave a number. And then I told, so far, Chowpati is the highest. Chowpati is the highest. Maharaj was so happy and proud to hear that at that time, because we had done 3 cities. And so it was very sweet, the time spent with Radhanath Maharaj there. It was very nice. All the temples facilitated us nicely. And in Juhu, we would have done more books in Mumbai, but we had to cancel one program because it was because we also went to Surat and came back. The Mumbai trip became a bit hectic, and Gurudev had to prepare for his Friday class. So we cancelled an evening program in Juhu. We did the morning program. A lot of people came for the morning program. They bought a lot of books because it was the 48th, I think, anniversary of Radha Ras Bihari. So it was a very important program for them. So it was our fortune that we were there. They had decorated the Juhu temple so nicely. It was a great program. That's it.
Yeah.
Anything else in Mumbai? Right?
Yeah.
One thing personally I won't forget Mumbai is because Govind Charan walked from Juhu to Chowpatty. It took him, I think, 5 hours or 5.5 hours. I don't know. People will think crazy, but then now I have crossed this point. I've gotten used to that long walks. Pune. One thing that stands out for me in Pune is the accommodation in Pune. Last time also we stayed. Gurudev loves it. It's very convenient for him where Gurudev stayed. Luckily we found it, and Rasapara and Sevika Mataji helped arrange that, and they set up everything. So Gurudev loves the accommodation. He's very, very comfortable staying there. So it was nicely done. And the Pune devotees, they had a great plan. They raised funds before the book tour so that they can sell the book for 2,000 rupees. So, and then, when you announce it, somehow, right, every time when you announce that something is on a sale or a discount, naturally, people like to buy. So we could see that. Gurudev also announced that, oh, we are selling the book for 2,000. So there was some kind of a, interest build up for that.
That's why in India, even with Complan, they give a spoon or a ball or something because people are attracted to the discount more than anywhere else.
I mean, not in India, everywhere, right? In the US, every time they put a sale.
No, there they put sale. Here they give something extra like that. So
yeah. So this was a great idea. Giridhari and others, they did this plan, and many devotees contributed to this. They nicely raised money from devotees, outside devotees, friends, contacts, and things like that. And then they raised it. It was a great idea. And one thing in Pune, I saw so many children went to Gurudev and took shelter, and Gurudev loved it. And anybody he saw, he's saying, okay, I'm coming to your home. And I was kind of like, already the days were full. We came to Pune only on a Friday this time because of programs in Mumbai, and the time was short. But even in that, Gurudev went to 2 kids' homes to inspire them. It was very nice. Like, the time was short, there was no time, but Gurudev felt, oh, I did not write that Abba's home, that thing. So, yeah. So, but Gurudev said, this gesture that I'm doing, they will remember it for the entire life. So, I have to go. And then there was this
program.
So
there was a
I'm just going to tell about it.
For there was a silly bicycle event in Pune. Because of that, Gurudev had to spend like 2 hours coming in car from his place to the program place. 2 hours. It was only like supposed to be 20 minutes or something.
Not 20, 40 minutes.
Yeah, and then he sat in the car and the traffic was completely
So bad because they blocked, and Rasapara and Prabhu tried to go into all kinds of roads, and they were all blocked.
Yeah. And so many times Gurudev was texting us, should I go back? Should I go back? Should I go back?
And I was trying to like drag it. No, please don't go back. And I think, the traffic will clear. Somehow pushed it. And, Gurudev came finally.
And then he spent so much time.
So this girl her name is Abha. Gurudev doesn't know her. She has not met Gurudev. She just came to the program, and then she told Gurudev that I'm chanting. I think she was chanting 16 rounds, and then she took shelter of Gurudev, and she was just 13. Immediately Gurudev said, she's so sincere, we have to go to her home. He didn't know about her before, and then he just decided. So we went to her home. The one thing that happened in her home is, when Gurudev came, actually, after this 2 hours, right, he was telling me, Rasika, I'm just going to come. I'm just going to take prasadam, speak a few words, and I'm going to leave because it was 2 hours. But then he ended up staying till 5 p.m. there. No one thought it was the maximum time he spent. We never expected. What happened is, he was asking something, Abba was telling something, and then Gurudev started narrating his pastimes with Srila Prabhupada, one after the other. This was like, like Leela Amrita, you hear, right? like you have these videos where all of Prabhupada disciples, they talk about their pastimes with Prabhupada. Like that, Gurudev started narrating one after the other. He started talking about, him winning the marathon to do food bathing for Gurudev, and then going with Prabhupada, and then going with Prabhupada in the flight, eating oranges, Charlie Chaplin, London story, everything one after the other. And we couldn't believe it. Like I was considering I was thinking actually before the program, should I go or not go? Because I had many things to do. But then I thought I don't know what I did that I went for that program. And I've heard these pastimes in bits and pieces, but it was like a flow Gurudev kept saying, and it was very, very touching. We could see that he was inspired to narrate, and the kids inspired him so much, so he wanted to share with the kids. And somebody wrote recorded. Yeah. Actually, that girl's mom recorded. I'll share it.
Yeah, she has given. She shared with you also? Okay.
Prabhu, if it is with you, please upload it somewhere.
I will. Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing, right, that day.
Very intimate, and so many stories from his childhood till now.
Yeah.
How that one football player gave him some time, and
Yeah, YA title. Actually, that's how it started. He started telling, I'm giving time to these kids to inspire them, because I was given time by my, coach, YA title.
Yes.
That's how it started, and it went everywhere.
Yes, that's so amazing.
And, another thing I noticed is, see, so far in the home programs and all, like Gurudev would have go there, talk, and then we would, have lunch prasadam, talk a little bit, see their rooms. Here, that girl, Abba, said, can you just bless my harmonium? What is harmonium? Yeah. Can you just bless my harmonium? Just touch it, because I'm learning harmonium. So they just kept it like on the side. Gurudev said, no, bring it. And then he started playing. And then he started like doing kirtan. And we all started dancing. And I was thinking, it's already late. What's happening? This is like after lunch. It was like 4:30 or something. And Gurudev had to go back. And next day we had to leave for Hyderabad, I think. Yeah. All this was there. And then he forgot about time.
The letter.
Yeah. And then these kids, like 2 kids took shelter, like I remember. And then everybody wanted Gurudev's signature. So one kid started bringing a paper, and they all started bringing a paper, and there was like a long line, and I could not stop them, because one kid gets it and another kid doesn't get it. Then everybody was in a line, and they all wanted Gurudev's signature. And it was so sweet. Like all these children wanted Gurudev's time, his blessing, and little attention, and Gurudev was so happy to give them. It was
like 1-page letter to everybody.
yeah. And see, normally when Gurudev signs the book, it's like IDS, or sometimes Indradyumna Maharaj something. But for these children, he's like writing and writing. I was thinking, they are the most fortunate, where Gurudev writes so much for them. Yeah, I see Radha Sevika. We wish we could be kids again. Very true, Mataji. I had the same feeling actually. The amount of, Gurudev always says, right, like they are the next generation. So, he fans the spark, so nicely, so personally. So it remains etched in their hearts, and they look up to him like a hero, and then they get so much attachment, faith, and then they naturally like to follow him. They are not like going to follow based on rule. They are all bound by love. So when Gurudev shows so much love, they are naturally attracted to it.
And when Rasika Mataji was reminding Gurudev that you have to go home, he says, I am at home, I am at home.
Yeah,
and, and while exiting the house, he said, I don't want to go. I don't.
Yeah.
And then so many kids started, they are crying at the
They
end
were
when he
crying,
was.
and Gurudev was telling at one point, imagine I had gone back. What would I have missed? I would have broken their hearts. So it was amazing, Krishna's mercy somehow. And I think Giridhari and another Prabhu went in a bike, and then they brought them. They showed some other route and they brought Gurudev to that house.
Mm.
Somehow it happened,
Yeah,
Krishna's
Abba's
mercy.
father.
Taba's father, yeah. It was like Krishna's mercy, Gurudev came for the program. So Pune, and then Pune, the contact was mainly Giridhari Govind Prabhu and Radha Sevika Mataji, and everybody assisted them. Our all-rounder Panchajanya had a major role. He's everywhere. So they did everything planned nicely. Radha Sevika Mataji and Giridhari Prabhu, Rasaparayan Prabhu drove Gurudev everywhere. So everything, and Pune, all the book counts, everything, I think Nandaraj Prabhu took it, and it was done very seamlessly, very nicely.
Especially after Mumbai.
Especially after Mumbai. Yeah, I know.
Mumbai.
And I don't know if Kishore or
He is there.
Anuttama are there.
Kishore is there.
Yeah, but anyway, there are many things for all of us to learn. So in Mumbai, in Pune, it went very seamlessly. It was done nicely. So they brought the books for all the programs, and we did all the math and everything.
Mumbai math, they were still doing even after the tour ended and we were in Chennai.
Yeah. Right. So next is Hyderabad. So I want to say Hyderabad somehow got lucky this time because Republic Day came in Hyderabad. So they had an extra holiday Monday, and Sarvasundari and Ishavatar Prabhu conveniently added 2 programs on Monday. So they had 7 programs. And actually there was no program for the first day, Friday. And then it was actually Vasant Panchami. Gurudev auto invited himself for the program. Like he said that, oh, what is happening tomorrow? We said, no, nothing is happening. No, I want to talk about flowers. I love to talk about flowers. Tomorrow is Vasant Panchami. Let's talk. He himself added. I mean, I was trying to push him that we have already 6 programs in Hyderabad. Let's not add one more program. And then he voluntarily added. And of course, the temple devotees were in bliss. Everybody was in bliss. But, it's sometimes it's hard to contain Gurudev. So he wanted it. So it was actually very nice. They had done like flower outfit for Radha Madan Mohan in the Abbot's temple, and Gurudev gave a very nice Vasant Panchami class. So Hyderabad, maximum number of books distributed. So the credit goes to Hyderabad. We will give the scores later in another slide. But I want to say they were also lucky because they had more time. Monday was also holiday. And one program we tried to cancel, but then we put it back because they said we would do more people would come, so we did not want to cancel it. So Hyderabad was very, very busy for Gurudev, especially because of this fact. Like we had 7 programs, and then again he went to another girl's home like this. This girl was also Prashasta, was a 13-year-old girl. She came to Gurudev in the Attapur program, and then she said, I'm aspiring to take shelter from you. I'm chanting 16 rounds. And Gurudev was so inspired. We went to her home. That was one day. And then we had an impromptu initiation. That was another day. So every day was filled in Hyderabad. It was so busy. It was, very nice. And one thing I noticed there was in the last program, they did a theme based on Sri Radha and Ashtasakhi. Maybe somebody already shared the photos in the group, I don't know. Everywhere they had the Sri Radha in the circle that we see, everywhere throughout the hall. They had rented a hall. It was a convention hall. Everywhere they put that. And then in the entrance, they had a theme of the different villages of Sri Radha. It was done so nicely. The whole hall was a Sri Radha theme. What I mean is devotees take so much care to please Gurudev. They go out of their way to do this decoration. It seems they spent hours doing this Sri Radha theme decoration, which was, it was done so nicely. So nicely. And then one thing I noticed in this program is,
They planned for 1 month. That's what I was told. They did it since 1
I
month.
see. That was amazing. Another thing, what happened in this program, it was done in a hall. So there were kids, they were doing, what was that? Was it, what dance was it? is it
Kuchipudi dance, Mataji.
Kuchipudi. So there were girls there. So Gurudev came late for this program. I don't want to name anyone, but there was traffic, there was some miscommunication. He came late. So by that time, these kids did some performance. So when Gurudev came, he asked me, what about these children? When are they going to perform? I said, they did before you. Then he said, so did I miss it? I said, it's already late. So Gurudev was doing kirtan. Then the organizer asked me, Mataji, the kids, it seems the kids did not eat. They were fasting because they wanted to perform for Gurudev. So he was asking, can we do like 10 minutes? Can we do it? I somehow managed to put a message in my phone, and then during kirtan, I had the audacity to go and show my text message to Gurudev. Like when the chorus was singing, when Leela was singing, I quickly showed it to Gurudev, saying, can we do dance? He said yes. And then I kind of went back and forth like that, and Gurudev said yes, because I remember before he said he wanted to see the dance. So after the kirtan, and then what Gurudev told me is, let's do the kirtan. Let's do the dance. I will just do a short 10-minute class. Knowing Gurudev, I should not have believed him, but then I believed him because he said 10 minutes, so I believed. So the girls came. There were 2 sets of dancers. They did very nicely, and Gurudev appreciated them because, they all had dressed all day, and, they were in their outfit. They put makeup and all that, and they were practicing. So they wanted to perform for Gurudev. So when they all did, they were also satisfied. So Gurudev spoke to them, and then Gurudev went to do the class. He told 10 minutes. So I was thinking, okay, Gurudev is going to do some short thing. But then again, as usual, it went. Me and Vraja was giving me idea, why don't you show the book? So when I tried to go near with the book, he showed his hand, don't even come here, like that. So like he wanted to speak, and then we were thinking, when can Gurudev do a 10-minute class? It's not possible. So he spoke whatever he wanted to speak, and then it finished late, and then we distributed books, and then Gurudev had prasadam. It was very, very blissful. Very nicely done. And Sarvasundari and Ishavatar Prabhu were our main contacts in Hyderabad. They did an amazing coordination. They were helped by a big group, very nice group. There were in Hyderabad, actually, I saw many people traveling. I saw so many people from other cities who all were there. I saw Radhika, I saw Giridhari, maybe Madhu Krishna. So many people were there in Hyderabad, and Sarvasundari's home became an IDS ashram. Everybody was sleeping everywhere, I think. They served, they cooked and served. Ishavatar Prabhu, excellent cook. He cooked prasadam for all of us, for Gurudev's group. And they had booked a nice Airbnb for us. And they brought prasadam for us, served. They took care of all the transportation. Again, Hyderabad also, every city they did that. Every city, they took care of us very, very nicely. And the books count were done nicely. There were a little bit of hiccup here and there, but overall they did well. Considering the fact they did a lot of books and there were a lot of programs, so it was done nicely in Hyderabad. Govinda, anything else in Hyderabad? No? That's it, right?
Hyderabad, we had initiation.
Yeah, that was I didn't want to go too much detail. It was like an impromptu initiation. So somehow it was until the last moment, we didn't know whether it would happen or not, but somehow it happened. And Bangalore was the last city. And because it was the last city, normally after the Sunday, we stay for 3 days. So we stayed only for 3.5 days. In Bangalore, one of the highlights I remember is the Whitefield program. It was a huge hall. We did so many books. And what happened is, it was far. So when we went, it was already late. Then Gurudev did kirtan. Everybody danced. Gurudev gave class. And then we made, they had a nice, what you call that, barricade. So we made devotees stand in the line. There was a huge line. And I was telling Gurudev, the line is long. Gurudev was asking, what do you want me to do? No, I said, I'm just reminding you. You know what Gurudev did? I know how to handle this. First, he was sitting and signing. Then he got up. Then he was standing and signing. And then he started moving towards the crowd. And then he got down from the stage. He started walking on the line with the crowd. And then he said, I know how to do this fast. Let me do it my way. I said, okay, Gurudev, whatever. So he was like going with the crowd, and because 125 books we did in one program. So the devotees so nicely set up 2 book tables. Braja Gopinath was managing Vikas and him. They set up 2 book tables. They were helped by so many devotees. So parallelly, we did 2 book tables, no drama, no confusion. Everything was done nicely. So many books, and in the sense, the book distribution, I think it was so quick. Like in 10 minutes, we would have done 100 books. But the signing took like long time, 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Long time. So I think in Bangalore was the one city where Gurudev did not go back to his place between programs, because the programs were far away. Like, the location was far away. And then we also went to a restaurant owned by, a Mataji who Gurudev knows from many years. Kishori Mataji, they have a restaurant. So Gurudev had told her many times in the past that he would like to come, but somehow our schedule didn't allow. So this time we went. So that day Gurudev was on the road, like all day, like morning. Govinda, what is happening? So from one program we went to the lunch, and then Gurudev took rest in a devotee's home, and then we went to another program. So all day Gurudev was in program to program, and it was nice for all devotees to be with him throughout the day. And another thing we noticed is, this we should give credit to Vijay Narasimha Prabhu. He is the one who is our contact, who is arranging all the programs. This is a new center. The place was really small, but they were like so eager to have Gurudev. It's a small place. It's like a center, Bhakti center. And they have been raising funds for our Rishikesh festival like a month before. Like every week they were raising funds. And then actually we had cancelled the program because that was end of the tour. So Gurudev was very exhausted. So we thought this place was very close to another temple. So we were going to request them, can you come to this temple and hear Gurudev's class? But then I heard this. Then Gurudev said, no, we should reciprocate, because they have gone out of their way for the last 1 month to help us to raise funds for our festival. So we should do this program, because he appreciated their sentiment. Money is one thing, but then their thought, their desire to raise funds, that was like something that Gurudev appreciated very much. It was so nice of them. So we went to that program and it was nice. And another thing is, here I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, now I know what happened. Because it was Lord Nityananda's appearance day. Yeah, Gurudev told later. The evening program on Lord Nityananda's appearance, that Kirtan never seemed to end. Normally, Gurudev plans like, okay, 40 minutes Kirtan or 30 minutes Kirtan, and then it's class. But then here the Kirtan was never ending. It was an outdoor program, like in the temple only. They had like a arranged outside, you can call it like a ground or whatever. And the Kirtan never ended. Then I asked Gurudev later, what? Gurudev said, Nitai's mercy. I said, okay, wow. That was Lord Nityananda's mercy. It was so nice to be in that Kirtan. It was quite long, that Kirtan. And the Bangalore was second in the number of books distributed. And Vijay Narasimha graciously said that if we count the number of books equivalent to the money raised by this temple, if we count that as the books, then they would equate Hyderabad or slightly cross Hyderabad maybe. But then gently I told, let's not combine both. Let's keep book and this. And he was okay to accept it. But they also did, very nice books in Bangalore. And Vijay Narasimha was the main contact. He was helped by Braja Gopinath and Vikas. They did a lot of coordination, and they arranged all of our stay in the temple, which was very nice. The Seshadripuram temple, we all stayed in one place. And then the temple gave a, what do you call that in India? Yes, tempo traveler. Yeah. And we all went in that everywhere. It was very convenient. So it was so easy that we all stayed in that. Gurudev was in one car and we all stayed. So we all went together. They arranged it nicely. And in that tempo travel itself, we brought all the books. So it was coordinated very well. And Braja Gopinath was like, and Vikas were very good in doing the book counting. No, Madhukrishna, I won't tell the overall coincidence. I'm going to tell. So I'm telling the city-wise first. So they both were did the book counts and everything. Presence was excited, relieved that everything was matching, no mismatch. Normal, I mean, I had given the service to Presence this year. She was the record keeping, which she did an excellent job. And then she was working with all these devotees everywhere. Sometimes there will be one book mismatch, two books mismatch, and we try to reconcile. In Bangalore, no mismatch, absolutely no mismatch. Everything matched in all the programs, which was like amazing, which shows also the precision in which devotees did the
voice training.
the voice training, IIT training, whatever you call it, everything happened. And there was one thing I want. Actually, this I forgot to say. In Hyderabad, Sarvasundari and the devotees, they did a wonderful thing. They brought laddus to the airport. Gurudev took the laddus and started distributing to so many people. He was so happy. They brought one dabba and then they brought another dabba. Maybe it was like hundreds of laddus, I think. Gurudev started distributing and they brought so many garlands. He started giving garlands to everyone. He was so happy, and Gurudev was telling that everybody is pious in India. See, they're all taking, and some of them, they were so nice. They removed their chappal and then they came to Gurudev and then they took the laddu. It was like such a nice idea, I thought. And in every temple, the reception was done nicely. In Bangalore temple also, they all came to the airport and they received us so nicely with garlands, bouquets, this and that, and everything was done so well. And Bangalore is the last temple. And overall, I wanted to thank Madhu Krishna. He did an excellent coordination of shipping the books, keeping track of books, what books we have to send to which city. Even though we did so much planning, we had to send books here and there. Like, for example, we sent, we had to tell this, Govardhan English. Everyone underestimated Govardhan English because we never distributed Govardhan English in the book tour. This year was the first year, so devotees liked it. They wanted to buy, then we ran out. So overnight in Hyderabad, we shipped books, I think. In Mumbai, we shipped. Everywhere we shipped books and they coordinated nicely. So Madhu Krishna kept, it was very easy for me. I would just ask him. He kept track of everything here. And then he shipped, did all of that. Inventory count, he worked with Presence so that he has a whole picture of everything, what we sold. So next year, the data is a key, right? If you see in this age, data is the key. So when you have numbers, it's easy to plan for next year. What can we set as target? What do we expect? What we did well? What we didn't do well? When you have data, it's helpful. So he was very helpful in that. And Giridhari and Vijay Narasimha did a lot of overall coordination. Like Vijay Narasimha, initially, he is the one who spoke to all the temples, arranged all the schedule. Like, where do we go first? Where do we go next? Vijay Narasimha talked to everyone. And Giridhari helped with all the flyers, website. And, Ananda Kund did he did all the flyers. And I think he updated the website also, updated our website. That was done. And then Nityanandaram did the design for our standee. This time we had two standees. Normally we have one. This time one is a book tour standee. Another one was a corporate standee. And then who designed the bookmark? I forgot. Who was that?
That is Preeti Mataji from Mumbai. The contact was given by Haridas Varya Prabhu.
It was amazing. So many people.
For the bookmark. They asked for the bookmark, more bookmark.
Many people they didn't want to, if they cannot buy the book, they will ask bookmark. And even if they bought the book, can I take 2 extra, 3 extra? People loved the bookmark and Gurudev also appreciated it. He said, that's so nice. It was a small one, but very nice. Giridhari,
And
are we
yes,
following up on the bookmark thing?
yes,
Goal was to do the group reading, right?
correct. Yes, so we have the team also ready now, and we have 140 members who have joined our WhatsApp group. Now we will start circulating from the batches. I was speaking with Govinda and Prabhu last week about this. So three batches, because not one time is suitable for everyone. So we'll have three slots in a week. All the slots will always run in parallel. So yeah, we will be working on that. We'll be having soon.
Amazing. Amazing. So what and all we designed? We designed the standee. The standee was done where? I think in Delhi, right? I think Nityanandaram ordered it, got it done. And then Presence, she took the charge of carrying it. And then we gave it to the local people, and everywhere we had it. This time the standee, I think it was done in a very, very nice quality. It was strong, it sustained throughout. And where is it right now? Did we leave it in? Oh, it's in Bangalore. Yeah, it has to come to Delhi. Giridhari, let's follow up, and we can bring it to Danavir Prabhu's home and leave it there.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
Sure.
it's in Bangalore. We left it there. So standees were done, bookmarks, and then in every city there was something that we found that devotees started asking. Now people are buying more than one book. They're asking, do you have a bag? So we started getting bags because they go for prasadam and our book is heavy. So how many books can they carry? So we started giving them bags. They liked it. And then the QR, Giridhari is the one, or who laminated all the QRs? Oh, that was Nityananda Ram, right?
Yes, Nityanand Ram. Yeah.
It was very nicely he laminated. So I had 3 QRs. Many times it would the limit would cross, and the local devotees, they all chipped in. So it was done nicely. Next year maybe we can look into. Somebody gave an idea that you can get a QR where it doesn't have a limit. We need to look into it. And also, Giridharin, remember, next year we need to have this machine we should get it from Sacred Seva for the card swiping. Sometimes people ask for that. They want
Yeah.
to credit card.
Mhm. Sure, Mataji.
We should do that next time. Anyway, we'll talk about improvements later. So did I forget to thank anyone for the overall thing? Govincharan.
A lot of people did, so it's very
No,
hard
I'm
to-
saying overall, like there were so many people doing so many things.
yeah, maybe we'll finish the next slide and then others can
Okay.
fill up the.
And
remaining.
another thing is, I was like, it was so nice for me and Govincharan to meet so many troopers during this time. I didn't talk with everyone so much, but little with many devotees. It was such a nice time for us to meet everyone in person. That is something, we meet in, we talk in phone call. I give service to, nowadays I work with many of you. I give you service over WhatsApp, phone, but it was so nice to meet you all in person.
And to know that you are a real person and not an AI.
Oh, this AI thing. One thing I should tell you. In Bangalore, Narsimha Giridhari temple, the temple had a poster for Gurudev. It was totally done by AI and it was not Gurudev. Me and Vraja were laughing like anything. And then we showed it to Gurudev. Gurudev said, that's not me. I said, that's you from AI version. It is you generated by AI. No, that's not me. It was like, oh my God. The way they did it is totally different person. Oh, that was like hilarious there.
Next slide.
Okay, next slide. So this is the final scores. So Delhi, 230 books. Surat, 205. Everyone crossed 200, which is great accomplishment. Mumbai, 249. Pune, 268. Hyderabad, 347. Bangalore, 327. I want to congratulate everyone. If you see, the scores were much more than the first year in all the cities, and everyone did amazingly well. Everyone tried their best to advertise in their cities, in the different temples, in different WhatsApp groups, whatever ways they can do, everyone did it. and they all did their best. The difference is there. It's not somebody's better or less. There are the different dynamics in different cities. Some congregations are big, some congregations are more IT focused.
Yes.
So there you have like the capacity to. Our book is not cheap, to be honest, right? So sometimes you have IT congregation, then they buy more, and in Chowpatty, I remember one Prabhu bought 25 books. So things like that also happened, that boosted. And, so there were many dynamics. So overall, you know, I think somebody shared, right? Gurudev's last speech in Bangalore. He finished the book tour. Gurudev said he was very happy. And then I remember 2 days before in Bangalore, I was talking to Gurudev. I said, Gurudev said, Rasika, I'm exhausted. I'm finished. He said, use the word for something over endeavor. I said, I know. We added the corporate program. We went to Surat twice. We added this. We added that. Okay, Gurudev, next year, let's not do books. Let's just do corporate. If that is the line we want to do for our festivals and everything. Then Gurudev looked at me, no, I want to do books. I don't want to change a bit of what we are doing. You are tired. I am not tired. Who's tired here? I can do even more than you all. So he was like, because he mainly feels that he always says, I am writing these books so that people become attached to Vrindavan. So his heart is in Vrindavan. The main reason he's writing these books, he wants everybody to read about Vrindavan, and then get the desire to one day settle in Vrindavan or do service in Vrindavan.
As he always says, he wants us to fall out of love from the material world and fall into love into the spiritual world.
So Gurudev was like, no, I want people to read the books. I want them to benefit. I am going to do it. I said, okay, the book tour will continue. So, so it was an amazing success. And another thing is, I was also telling Gurudev that the book tour is an important contributor to the Rishikesh Kirtan Fest in Lakshmi. If you see the number of books we distributed, without this, we cannot do this Rishikesh festival. I'm telling you honestly. I'm still raising money, just to let you know. We still have a shortage, but the book tour is a significant chunk. So the service that you all did is very, very appreciated by everyone, by Gurudev, by Krishna, because this is, in many ways, like you get to serve Gurudev, you get to associate with Gurudev, you get to hear his kirtans, in-person programs, and you get to support Gurudev's most cherished program. As you have heard everywhere, Gurudev says, Rishikesh is the gold standard. He always says that he likes preaching. He likes preaching to Western people who are new to Krishna consciousness. So in this way, you all have contributed in an excellent way, by participating in book tour. Again, there is a lead in every city, and there are big group of helpers. So everybody's help is valued, because one person cannot do everything. Like, now I'm not doing everything. Now we have like a huge team, who's helping Govinda and me do many of these services. So it's a big team. So similarly, all these leads in each of these cities, they all had a big team, and everybody assisted them so nicely. They all worked together cooperatively, helped each other. I could see that in this, there was so much of team spirit. Like Prabhupada says, right? We have this in one of Sadhu Sangha's t-shirt, like, what was that, Govindan? Your love for me
can be shown by how much you cooperate.
Can be shown by how much you all cooperate. Gurudev also always says that I want my disciples to cooperate, serve together. So you all showed an amazing example, and let's continue doing it. And then we just wrote few.
Everybody excelled in one category or other.
So Govindan created this slide.
So as you can see, Hyderabad did 347 in 7 temple programs. That's why there's an average books per program to also be fair to others, because for example, Mumbai had only 3 programs and 250 books in 3 programs. That's like 83 books per program.
By the way, this number of books is only from book tour programs. We didn't add the corporate. Corporate was separate. Go ahead, Govindan.
So,
explain.
Yeah, Surat had the highest density of programs for corporate.
10 programs, yeah, they had.
Yeah, and Mumbai had the highest number of books per program. if you average it. And Bangalore, maximum number of books in a single program, 125, as Rasika was saying in the Whitefield. That program was so well organized. They rented a huge like a marriage hall, banquet hall, and thousands of people were there, and so well organized, so smooth. They had such excellent prashadam there. Everything was like first class.
Was that Nityanam Trayodashi, right?
Yeah.
Where the deity is on the altar.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was an amazing program, and the 125, like one.
It just went like that.
Yeah. And then Delhi was the best in organization with the maximum number of troopers, and Pune had the maximum number of. I mean, probably Pune is the only one that had the sponsorship.
Yeah, that was an amazing idea that they had.
And also the one problem we noticed is after Pune, when Gurudev went to Hyderabad, he was used to announcing the 2,000 rupees.
So the Hyderabad first program, Gurudev announced it is 2,000. Then
Rasika
I'm
was
like,
standing.
from there, I'm looking at him. You have to tell me before. He's saying, you have to tell me before, Rasika. I forgot it. Then I was thinking, oh my God. And then I had to go there. And then he kind of adjusted. My secretary is telling me it's 2,500. I said, okay, thank God. He did not tell me to sell it for 2,000 in Hyderabad.
So it was so sweet. So everybody excelled in some category, and now we have the goals, so you can compete more next year. And
I mean, healthy competition.
yes. So overall, we want to thank everybody involved. It's such a pleasure to serve Gurudev with all of you. This is the real meaning of God family. We didn't have this luxury a few years back, but now with every one of you contributing, you can see we are creating an entire culture of Gurudev's preaching in India. And this is why Gurudev is excited to spend more time in India, and which is a great fortune for all of us being here. So that's wonderful.
We also became India Vasis now. We came for Karthik. We never went back. We are still here in India now. It's been like 4 months now. More than 4 months now.
And another thing is Vijay Nrsimha Prabhu is upset that Bangalore didn't come in the first place. So yes, as Rasika said, it's kind of almost a tie if you count.
To count the money the temple gave.
Like that, but still he's upset. So because of that, he's going to ISV, where we come from.
ISV means it's ISKCON of Silicon Valley, where Vaisheshika Prabhu is. That's where we live. So Govinda is saying Vijay Nrsimha is moving to ISV for work.
Yeah, maybe for a few years. And I don't know who will take up Bangalore next year. So that's going to be a big question mark. And his amazing contribution. I think he's going in this month end, or when are you going, Prabhu?
February, right?
Yes, Prabhu, this month end.
This month end.
Oh, month end is coming close. 2 weeks.
Yeah. So he had so much responsibilities at work. He was working 14 hours a day, and still, like coming in first and second place like that is such a big, surrender.
And also he is doing so much for the troopers, right?
Yes.
Coordination,
From
talking.
To the entire, yes, many other things. Also the mentor
programs.
Involving in that, and helping, counseling, so much. So we'll be all very badly missing him in one sense. But I hope he still remembers and be part of the group and contribute as actively as he has always been. I know ISV is also a very busy place, but it's a great honor and privilege to have this opportunity to work with Vijay Nrsimha Prabhu these last years. In fact, he's the one that started this troopers group as a reading group, and he had this compassion for all the Indian disciples who did not have this kind of a forum a few years back, and then started this reaching out as a reading group, and then now it became such a wonderful community. even everybody else recognizes this. Whenever we go in temple, they say, oh, we have packed prasadam for troopers here, or they say, even somebody was saying, hey, your troopers are doing good job, yeah. Like that. So we are having our
Yeah. I mean,
identity.
Kartamashi now calls, he also says, earlier we did not have this. Mataji, your troopers only did this.
So it's such a nice community we have, and we all can thank each other for this wonderful family that we have. So yes, with that, we'll open up for comments and realizations others want to share.
I don't know if it is late for people. What is it, 9:30? 9:45? Please go ahead.
Mataji, just to want to add, the number of books, I'm very, very proud of Hyderabad beating Bangalore in all the ways. So, I mean, it's a very nice competition, of course, but I love, I mean, at least, I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I really love the way every trooper puts in all the effort to manage and plan and everything they do. So all the credit goes to them, and especially Hyderabad, they've not literally. I mean, if there was a night program, they would have done that also. So they would have missed. So if the temple
Okay,
was open,
Sarvasundari, next time you might not get Republic Day. Let's see next time.
yeah.
So now everybody knows what the metrics are and how things
So
work.
we are going to see where Republic Day comes, and let me snatch that.
Yeah. The way Sarasundari Mataji laughs is like, see, we got you.
No, not at all like that. We just got lucky. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, one is the opportunity, and then is to utilize it also, right? Both of them are there.
Absolutely. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. I mean, every time Bangalore Trooper coming first is so boring. So we just thought, okay, let Sarasundari have
Oh,
it.
he's sacrificing. He's giving it away.
Yeah, Shivani.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. I think we should never stop this nectar from all our seniors. I wrote my realizations of the book tour. So this book tour taught me so much. It was my first time. I'd always heard about such experiences, but this time I actually witnessed everything myself, and I felt deeply blessed by all the devotees. First, I realized how important our seniors are, because they are indeed seniors for a reason. They have
Shivani, your
remained
video has
steady.
stopped.
No, that's okay, right?
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
No, it was on.
Yeah,
So fast.
Go ahead.
They have remained, yeah, so they have remained steady in Krishna consciousness for many years, longer than many of us have been even practicing. Or I think maybe many of us are of, the same age. So
Probably
I
some
saw
of you were not even born.
Yeah, that's what was. So I saw how clearly they understand what Srila Gurudev exactly wants. They know his mood and possess deep Guru Nishtha. Like I understood that only by their mercy we can truly approach Srila Gurudev. It's like if we just go by ourselves, I don't think we can reach anywhere. So just as we approach Lord Nitai to receive, a guru in our lives, I feel very blessed to be under such guidance. And second is that I understood how important books are to Srila Gurudev. Like in Delhi, we had programs back to back, morning and evening. Even though I'm young, I felt tired. But whenever I saw Srila Gurudev, I felt inspired. Preparing sweets for him and observing his dedication moved me deeply. I think at nearly 78 years old, he was still actively leading kirtans, adding so much depth to them and to his lectures. His mercy is extraordinary. He never actually neglected anyone. I don't think I've ever seen him saying no to anyone. Whoever came to see him, he greeted everyone with a smile. Then I realized, how we as God brothers and God sisters can contribute together to Srila Gurudev's mission. Each one of us has unique talents and skills, and I understood how we can grow collectively by offering them in service. Finally, I there's this last realization. I realized how important it is to have, heart like a child. I was deeply inspired by my sister, and by the stories of just Rasika Mataji shared about the children, their pious hearts and sincerity and the pure love for Gurudev. And I actually really seek blessings from such souls. So these were the realizations. Thank you very much, Mataji and Prabhuji, for organizing the class of today's.
Thank you. Thank you, Shivani. Very nice realizations. Thank you.
Panchajanya?
No, I saw some other hand also.
Vilasini was there, but it's not there now.
Okay. Panchajanya, yeah. No, Vilasini irukku.
Thank you so much, Rasika Mati, Govincharan Prabhu, Giridhari Prabhu, everyone, Radha Sevika Mati, for giving me the opportunity to serve. Yeah, the book tour was so great. So much mercy Gurudev gave. The one point which was the highlight for me is like somehow by the mercy of Gurudev, I have developed a bond with the God family, which is I can proudly say it is much more than the real bond, the blood bond which I have with my relatives. I'll just give one example for it. And the example which I would like to give is I just made 3 phone calls. One to Sangam Prabhu, he's staying in Haryana, and he came from all the way from Haryana to this Pune book tour just to help with the services. Second was to Mohit Prabhu from Mumbai and Nitin Prabhu, and also Shantanu Prabhu came from Nashik. They were at my house, but I just gave them a call that you have to be here, and I want you guys. And book tour is an opportunity for all of us to come together, and they just came. Like out of nowhere they came, and they were with me, and we could just give them we could rely on them. If I'm falling short of any services, Girdhari Prabhu would say, oh, you have this person, tell them to come and do this service. So that is how accessible our God family is, that you can just call out to them and they will come. So I'm really grateful, and I could learn so many things from all the seniors. Mataji, Prabhuji, thank you so much. So yeah, that's it. Hare Krishna.
Panchajanya, I didn't know you have a separate sub team under, under you. My God.
No, Mataji.
No,
I don't have any sub.
Panchajanya runs a separate kingdom by himself, I think.
No, Panchajanya means the team.
He has a Vyas Puja very soon. So
His associates.
Yes.
Associate.
He blows the conch and everybody comes.
Vilasini raised her hand.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
I'm not so good at talking Mataji, but just want to share happiness, which when you mentioned about the Hyderabad, like about the laddus, I got the golden opportunity of preparing these laddus by the mercy of my Shiksha Guru, Jagatari Mataji, and also the preparing the garlands. I feel this is so much mercy showered by Guru and Krishna and Shiksha, my Shiksha Guru, because I got this super and golden opportunity to serve Lord Guru in the form of the laddus Mataji.
Very nice, Mataji.
And this small, when point is noticed, I felt like there is much more to do. Krishna, Guru and Krishna will always be watching on us, and they will they will shower their blessings on us. So
Definitely.
far way to go.
Yeah.
Thank
Definitely,
you.
yeah. Everything is noticed and
Yes.
appreciated.
And also we are tiny jivas, so we notice only a few things which we shared. But
Krishna
Krishna notices everything. So not as even a simple service, Krishna appreciates and he remembers it forever. He is the perfection of being that Kritagya who never forgets any activity done by a jiva. So that's the wonderful beauty of this process, that there is no loss or diminution. That's why every single person, and we only mentioned a few people, but behind the scenes, it requires the entire troopers group. Many of them are not even here on this call, but our thanks is for everybody. Not and in many cases they're not even troopers. There are many friends of our troopers. They are all helping with the rides and
That's
opening
true.
up their homes and
That's true.
giving prasadam and doing so many things. So it's like an entire army here. We are just fortunate to have such relationships in Prabhupada's family like that.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Maulishwari.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Actually, yeah, this I just came for 2 days, just for a selfish reason that I will get the association of Gurudev. That is the reason. But I came and I got services and to do this some small services in the book distribution. And also last year in 2024 during the Sacred Forest distribution, book distribution, there was a house program that happened in Gurugram. That is the don't know Gurudev is my guru and everything. At the time, Mati said like Guru time in the new people and everyone. Gurudev gave me 6 to 8 minutes for no reason. I didn't have anything to ask. Also, Gurudev gave 6 to 8 minutes at that time. And while leaving, he turned back and said, "Hope to meet you soon." I didn't know what was it, anything. But later, slowly, all these things revealed, and I took shelter. Now I'm aspiring. But now I get to know how the investing in everyone it will help them in their Krishna consciousness. And also, while doing serving with our troopers, it's really nice. With entire IDS family, it is really nice to like how they are coordinated, how they are doing everything in such a way, and also seeing the seniors and how they focus on the simple detail. One day in the Narasimha Dev temple in ISKCON Bangalore, the chart behind the thing, the stick banner which is behind Gurudev was about to fall, but Govinda Charan Prabhu, before it falls, he just guided people to remove it. So I really loved it. They are not waiting for anything to happen, but they are so careful about the surrounding atmosphere so that Gurudev can do the programs and everything so nicely. That is so learning in that way. And also while sitting in the program and everything, I was not like, sometimes our mind wanders everywhere, but when Gurudev was giving lecture, we were sitting there and we were just being there. After coming home, I got so attached to hearing to Gurudev. I was like, okay, I cannot stop, I have to hear. So the Sabda Brahman is so powerful. I got to know that. And the same thing Rasika, Radhika Dulali Mataji also said. She also couldn't stop hearing to Gurudev. She also started to make notes and everything, which was like inspiring me also to take notes. And that is it, Mataji. Thank you so much for inspiring us. Hare Krishna.
Jai. Jai. That's
Thank
so
you.
nice to hear about the desire to hear more, right? That's
Yes.
very nice.
Maulishwari also has recorded a wonderful video of her exchange with Gurudev. So it'll come up on our new Insta handle very soon.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
wonderful.
Jai. Nishta.
And see, even the hand raising, Delhi is just dominating. Everybody's Delhi, Delhi, Delhi. Go ahead.
Hi Krishna Prabhuji, hi Krishna Mataji. This was my very first book tour. I had no idea what to expect, but I think I've got many expectations, and I'm really looking forward to it for the next time. Um, I had so many things planned out that I'm going to speak this, speak that, but when I was listening to people, I think they've covered almost majority of it. I just am grateful to each one of you for letting me in to make it feel like actually a family where I could learn. I just saw one clip today of from Shri Gurudev's lecture only, that how friendship in material world and how friendship in spiritual world differs. So material world is more about material consciousness, whereas in spirituality all the connection is with Krishna, which I was able to see over here. I could see, I've learned, the Gopi Manda Mataji and I are friends since childhood, and every time when I look at this lady, I learn a lot, and I learn a lot. And the way that she looks at you, Rasika Mataji, I think I just love that. And that makes me like bow down to each one of your feet without even thinking twice. The kind of gratitude that I am trying to imbibe in me, learning from you all towards the seniors, and how there is no sort of barrier to reach out to people and share. There were a few things that I noticed. I'm not going to name it out because that could be personal exchanges. but that was quite heartwarming. And each and every lecture that Srila Gurudev prepared, and the kind of keeping in mind the kind of crowd, the kind of ambience, the kind of day, he got into so many details. So I think that from that day onwards, though even after so many years, we have a habit, I have a habit, I can't say we, to slack off to things that okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I mean, it's okay if I listen it for 15 minutes. But then that day, from that day onwards, I just trying to tell myself that no, this is not how it is to be. He's putting so much efforts and I should. And at my bedside, I've written the pranam mantra, I've written the to dos that I never used to do. So I think this is one more of it. That's it. Hi Krishna. Thank you.
Jai.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Very nice. Thank you, Nishta.
Gurudev always says the most important quality of a disciple is Nishtha, Guru Nishtha.
Guru Nishta.
You have that in your name. So wonderful.
Radhika?
Hare Krishna to all of you. I got an opportunity to attend the book tour in 2 cities, and I'm so grateful to Sarvasundari Mataji and Vijay Narasimha Prabhu that they allowed me to be there. And
3 cities. You traveled to 3
Delhi
cities.
also. Yeah, Delhi also. But I was not very well in Delhi, so I was not able to
True.
attend. Yeah. But I'm very grateful to be there. And the most beautiful thing that I have observed is that how much effort Gurudev is putting to do this. Like, even we went back to take rest for 2 hours, but Gurudev went back, prepared the lecture for the next class, and we slept till 2 or 3 and then wake up early to get ready and then travel. It is so much effort from Gurudev, and we are just so grateful to be there to witness all these things and to understand each word of those lectures were so personal. I felt that it was so personal, guiding each one of us in so many things and giving us answers for so many questions that we were looking for. So I am so grateful to be part of this, and all of the devotees has such a wonderful attitude to serve Gurudev. They are doing beyond their like capacity to do something for Gurudev. Like, somebody is trying to cook so much, somebody is trying to arrange for the books, like so many things they are doing. So I want to appreciate each and every one for that, and I'm so happy to be part of this family. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This reminded me when Radhika and even Maulishwari was saying about hearing Gurudev's classes. So Gurudev told us, the book tour team, that we should listen to his classes and take notes, and he will ask later, what points or what realizations you have. So this he told us, I remember in Pune, before the BCEC program. So he told all of us to buy notebook. So we went and bought a notebook, and then from that time we all started writing notes. And then he keeps asking us, did you listen? What is it that you like? And all that. So actually it's very, very important. I mean, Gurudev is preparing for us. He's giving these classes for us. So he was telling me, Rasika, you don't have to do books during my class. I said, okay, I don't have to. Close your laptop and hear the class. So from that point, I was hearing his class, and it was such nectarian class with so many instructions for us. So many instructions. Thank you. Prema Nataraj.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam. Am I audible, Mataji?
Yes, you are.
Mataji book tour was really very special. It really felt like a festival. You all were here, and the best part was that my mother also, she could attend a part of it, and she received Srila Gurudev's mercy, and all the lectures which were given by Srila Gurudev in different temples, whether it was like about Prahlad Maharaj, or whether it was about pastimes with Srila Prabhupada that Gurudev, mentioned, and especially the last lecture which he gave at ISKCON Punjabi Bagh Temple, where he spoke about that every day in spiritual world is like a new day. Every day is like a celebration, and it is like, so as devotees, how special it is for us. So that was really very special. And mathematically, I was counting that we almost spent like an year, because the book tour, it started in 2025 when you all were leaving and we reached home. It was already 2026. So I think we had the longest book tour, because it, and yeah, and the best part was that how we all received mercy from Srila Gurudev, and how he reciprocated with all of us, because all of us were preparing a lot of things for his pleasure, and he acknowledged us, and we really felt loved. We really felt that how, in what ways he, he loves us. And especially like the way that Mataji got blessings from Gurudev, when she cooked like gajar halwa for Gurudev. And the next day, the very next day, she even came to East of Kailash temple. It was really incredible. And yes, thank you. So I'm really thankful to Srila Gurudev for everything, and you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Prema Nataraj. Yeah, the Gajar Halwa was, thank you for reminding. I was asking Govind Charan as well. That
Every
was
day.
every day, like first day, there was one Gajar Halwa, and then that was in East of Kailash where Gurudev appreciated that Mataji. It was there. Mm. And then after that, this trip, we used to joke within our team. We ate Gajar Halwa in so many places. Everywhere we go, people were serving us Gajar Halwa this time. It was amazing.
And
Thank you.
I still remember this thing, that how Shivani Mataji, she would prepare daily different sort of sweets for Srila Gurudev. And Srila Gurudev, he himself said that you are the sweet maid. You are my sweet mate, because you are making the best sweets. So it all of that was really amazing. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now let's give chance to non-Delhi.
It's Advait.
Advait.
Oh, actually, I forgot to say this. In Bangalore, on the last day, Advait's mom, Radhika Mataji, she made a cake on the Sri Radha theme.
Yeah,
Like with
Caran
we put it on the, I think the picture is on the group, I think, with all the Sakis named on the side of the, like a petals. And it was such a nice. And Gurudev was thinking, how can we cut this beautiful, flower? It was every year. I remember Mataji makes a theme cake, and even she used to make in Bangalore. Uh, Kishori Kund Mataji also. I remember earlier. This
Yes,
time,
out of town.
yeah, she's out of town, so she
Archana
couldn't.
Mataji also.
Huh?
Archana Mataji also makes it.
Archana
Yes,
Mataji also, yeah. So in Bangalore, normally there used to be so many cakes, the theme cakes, and this time the flower cake that his mom made was very nice. Go ahead, Advait.
Yeah, so Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji. So thank you so much, both of you. Like, you both spent time like talking to me also, and especially Govinda and Prabhu. I used to ask him questions. I used to take notes because I think the week before, he was mentioning about how we should take notes in class. So yeah, I put a notebook and I started making notes. I used to ask him questions also. So thank you. Uh, Vijayana Prabhu also, he is the main coordinator. He helped us, like, he helped run the show basically. And I'm a bit sad he'll not be in Bangalore anymore, but yeah. And then who else? Braj Gopinath Prabhu also. He gave me so much service to do this time. Like previously, I used to, I came for the last 2 years book tour, but I used to come, sit in lecture, sit in kirtan, do nothing, go home. But then this time, Braj Gopinath Prabhu, I messaged him if I can do any service. He gave me so much service to do. So thank you, Prabhuji. I felt a bit useful for once. Uh, Also, yeah, Madhu Krishna Prabhu and Rajpati Sudha Prabhu, they're also like I got to associate with them also. And one more thing, I like this time I felt like more than association with Gurudev, I got more association with the God family, like all the Bangalore troopers and a lot of his like team. Like I talked to Kartamashi Prabhu a bit more. He gave a lot of wonderful insights on how to serve Gurudev. And yeah, my parents also, as you mentioned, Mataji, she did the cake, but she also made so much prasadam for Gurudev that day. She made, I think, three or four
Pasta, right?
things. Like she made rasmalai, lasagna, vegetable pot pie. And then I think she made cookies also, but I'm not sure. And then she made cake also.
Yeah, yeah. She made cookies which we gave it. Gurudev gave it to the children at the book signing time to
Yeah.
all the kids. Yeah.
I was telling her you don't need to do so much. It's so you can like take off one or two things, but she's like, no, I have to do this. So my parents, I dragged them to almost every program also, like three or four programs I dragged my dad to.
That's very nice.
So I think my parents they helped a lot. So thank you everyone. Thank you, Master Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Advait.
Thank you, Advait. Rupeshwar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Tanvat Pranam Mataji, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Vinodini.
Mataji,
Mm.
yeah, Tanvat Pranam Mataji, Prabhuji. Actually, I want to share one thing. Me and Apurva Mataji, when we are decorating at the time when Maharaj is going to come, at that time we are
Is
talking
it
about, you know,
in Kargar?
yeah, in Khargar Mataji. So we are talking about शायद किसी की बारात आ रही है means we are decorating like हम लोग
Bharat.
decorate ऐसे ही कर रहे हैं so we are talking about we're dancing singing and we're excited, you know, when Dula is going to come. Oh my God, who's coming? And when Gurudev come out of car and we both are shouting, oh, he's here. So that was very nice moment. And when we saw you, Rasika Mataji, she's here. Okay, we are very happy. Now he came directly to the temple hall. And we are finding and we are going up to the lift, then coming down, then going up, then coming down. Where is Gurudev? He disappeared. Where he is? Then we find, okay, he take a shortcut and we go to the temple hall directly. And it was very nice there. And we feel like me and my husband is fighting. Now it's my chance to go for the temple hall because now you're going to take care of kids. It's, you know, I'm going to listen the lecture first. I'm going to be, fighting that like this. So this is very amazing. And we are, fighting for Gurudev lecture only. Now I want to listen live. You can listen on the online. So this is the only realizations what I feel. And Gurudev give a personal diary to Krishnansh and sign and write some lines, and Krishnansh laminate it and sleeping with this lamination daily. So no,
Wow.
Gaurangi is going to no, Gaurangi, please don't touch it. Otherwise, he tore it, and he's very careful about this. So thank you, Mataji, giving chance to
Jai.
serve for. Thank you, Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Vinodini. It's so
Please
nice to.
come always with this Bharat.
It's so nice that you are serving, with small children. That's very nice.
I'm not doing anything, Mataji. But still, okay,
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Who's next? Gopi Mandala?
Hi Krishna Mataji. Hi Krishna Praji Dhanutnam. So
Jai.
Mataji, few realizations from Delhi book tour. One was there were few college students. They were not able to purchase the big books, but AOTM, we were not selling them separately. So I told two of the Prabhus to take AOTM from Temple BBTs or from Amazon. So one of the Prabhu was crying and he was like, even if I'm taking the book from Amazon, will I be able to get signed by your Maharaj? Will he be here only? Because I won't be able to go other city. And I was so amazed, Madhaji, that Prabhu actually came the last day and he just directly came to me and he was like, I got the book and you need to because we were checking like who is having the big book and he was like, I am getting late, Mataji, but please, you told me that if I get the AOTM from Amazon that I'll be eligible to get it signed to get the mercy. So I was like, yes, I cannot stop you. So this was the one realization. And
The other was on the last day, Gurudev was having, as told by Rasika Maji only, Gurudev was having Nirjala Ekachi that day, and he didn't had a prasadam for 2 days, I guess. And
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
so there were many devotees who came with prasadam, and Rishikesh Ganga Prabhu, and you were telling me that no prasadam, he's having Nirjala Ekadashi, and I told everyone to just keep that box aside, but a few didn't listen, and they were with the box in front of Shila Gurudev. And I remember Rasika Maji was telling Gurudev that you have Nirjala Ekadashi, you cannot take prasadam. And Gurudev was like, oh, right. But his hand was in the box and he was having that kheer. And those devotees who were offering that prasadam to Gurudev, they were in tears and they were like, uh, can't explain that this is the most blessed day of our life. And you have seen many new and old devotees who are having tears, and they were like, this kind of exchange, it's it's actually very rare to see in India, or in foreign maybe there are some opportunities, but in India it's very rare. And
That is true.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, that's a very good point actually, because
Because there's a lot of hierarchy, right?
right, and also
Senior devotees, second
relationships
initiated,
are more
and
formal.
all of them they serve. And then for everybody to serve, it's that opportunity doesn't exist. Yeah.
Relationships are more formal here.
Mm.
Gurudev's mood is a spiritual life is fun, and he
In India, there will be like so many devotees.
right.
Then they say that somewhere I heard, even to do this service, you have to be in the line, you have to do this.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why some people get like mercy like that, because they are not used to uh, like being appreciated by a senior devotee like that, and then it touches their heart. And that's why you remember that in Rohini, Gurudev did that entire Instagram video for one Mataji who had a bakery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like
Cheesecake.
Yeah, the
cheesecake,
cheesecake.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is the mood we see. Krishna says, right, patram pushpam phalam toyam. So that's why sometimes somebody may be thinking, hey, I did so much service, why Gurudev didn't even smile at me or talk to me and things like that. On the other hand, some random kid somewhere is just coming, and then Gurudev is going to their home without even knowing anything about them, just in one interaction. So we can understand that we are seeing things from our limited perspective, but Gurudev, when he sees a person at his level of spiritual perfection, he can see through the heart, and he can understand the devotion behind that. So it can be the simplest person, but if they have that deep devotion, because Gurudev has the devotion, they say it takes one to know one. So because he has the devotion, he's able to see that and appreciate that. And sometimes when we do our own material calculations, it won't just add up. But then in this tour, we witness many attempts. That's why Gurudev also quotes many times this verse from Shakespeare: "The quality of mercy is not strained," which means that's what it means by mercy. We can't calculate a formula, and like then it becomes expectation, and there's no gratitude for what we receive and all that. Whereas when we see such people, then we can appreciate that they must have done something, uh, like in their current life or their past life, to attract such extraordinary mercy. And then when they receive it, their hearts are touched. So this is our process actually. I mean, same thing even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for example, he did not allow the such an austere brahmachari, for example, who was hiding in the Shiva Sangan to hear the kirtan.
The milk one.
Right. So like that. So it's that is not necessarily the qualification like that. On the other hand, he was appreciating that that Duki who was just fetching water for um, the deities, and he blessed her, saying, she's now Suki, like that. So the mercy, the quality of mercy is something we cannot calculate, but that's the most important. One of my realizations in this tour is how Gurudev is so, it's like a cloud pouring um, rain everywhere, like that. He pours mercy to so many devotees with no like a discrimination. So whoever comes to him, he just gives himself fully, like that. Yeah. Yes. Madhu Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Members.
First of all, thank you so much for organizing and including all of us in Srila Gurudev's service, and and it was so special. Like I was like again, it was a long weekend. I was able to plan to go to Hyderabad, and just as I landed in Hyderabad, it was just a different atmosphere. Um, like all God family coming together, like as you said, I in the Ideas Ashram. and and it was like it was really, I was feeling like everyone coming together, staying as a family, doing services. And sometimes someone is scolding someone because somewhere someone is not able to do something. It was really a family mood, and and so many things happened in Hyderabad. Actually, I was supposed to go just after on Tuesday morning, but somehow so many special things which got extended, new dynamic programs, and I was fortunate enough to be there. And and finally, I like all I think in the initiation program, the two kids which they kill, like which they came, how Shila Gurudev said, like I have an instruction for you, and I you need to speak English so that I can speak with you. Like I don't know who does that. And each and every, I think in Bangalore as well, so many kids came, and Gurudev was always receptive to each and everyone. And at the end, and when we were actually the last day where we were having prasadam, I think everyone, at least I was very sad when because again next day I have to go to office and start my work. It was a Sunday again. And yeah, it was, anyway, it was so special. And I just wanted to go with all of the party, Gurudev's party. So, and regarding the services, and I was like, fortunately some service lab came onto my lap, and I was able to do it under the guidance. Actually, I was just doing some math, and all the services were done by Ramai Manohar Prabhu, Aman Prabhu, and Nityanand Ram Prabhu. I was just calling and giving them numbers, and just saying them, Prabhuji, just like do this, do that. So, and all glories to all the other devotees who actually also served in each and like most of the 100% of the capacity. Thank you so
Right.
much, Prabhu. Thank you,
Thank
Madhu.
you, Madhu Krishna.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Krishna
much.
Prabhu. Next, Sandeep Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I'm really grateful that you both gave me a chance when Srila Gurudev was at Chakra Mataji's house. You called me and you said that Sandeep, you come with us. It was, uh, I was very happy at that moment. And I said in Surat, we have a large number of devotees aspiring from Srila Gurudev. And that point I felt, yeah, maybe more and more devotees get inspired from Srila Gurudev so that we can also have a good number of devotees as like that of Delhi. And yeah, I what I realized in this book tour was like Srila Gurudev is very much uh, into, like, he like kids very much. He hold one boy, a small boy in his arms, and at that moment I felt like, यार मुझे भी बच्चा बनना चाहिए था. He would have also hold me in his arms. And the second thing, when uh, he was he was having prasadam and he was asking, where is Srikhand? Am I really in Surat? Am I really in Gujarat? And when at that point I felt like, oh no, I have to bring Srikhand for Srila Gurudev. And when we brought it and Srila Gurudev had it, he was very happy with. And he told like, oh, I'm done. Let's go. We'll stop the program right here. So yeah, that was it. And I would like Srila Gurudev and the team to come every year, and so that I can get opportunity to meet and serve of the whole team. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. So we have few more people. It's getting late. Maybe can we request you all to send your realizations on the WhatsApp group? It's almost like 10:30. Yes.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Sorry. And actually, in this call, I had also wanted to talk very briefly about Rishikesh festival, but then it's already 10:30, right?
Next week.
Next week. The one request I wanted to tell devotees is, many of you have pledged for the Rishikesh festival. I request devotees to look into fulfilling your pledges. Now that the festival has started, we all have started spending money now on a day-to-day basis on Bhoga and other things. So request you to look into fulfilling your pledges. And next week we can talk more about Rishikesh.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for taking the time to, one last thing I wanted to say. And I interacted, I think, with all of you at different capacities. I might have been upset with you. I don't think I yelled, but maybe I might have been upset, give you feedback, or all those things. So if I hurt you knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. I just wanted to add that at the end. It's all done in the mood of service to Gurudev.
Jai. With that, we'll finish here. Thank you, Rasika, for coordinating. We also celebrated Rasika's birthday on one of the days in the book tour. So that was special.
It's it's devotees and Gurudev was there. So yeah.
Yeah. And keeping track of all the books, the count, the money, the schedule, the issues, and all the last minute thing. I don't know how Rasika does that, but it's amazing. Staying overnight every day, sleeping late, getting up early, and being alert with all the services. We are so fortunate to have your leadership. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting me by traveling with me, whether you come to the programs or not.
So with that, we'll finish here. Vancha kalpatarubhesha kripas Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavavrinda ki Pad ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Gaur Prem Hari 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 Bol.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. It was so nice to have this call and talk to everyone and go through the last 6 weeks' memories. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.